This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Have you ever met a celebrity that you were unexpected and you just got all the chills and heart were pumping and you weren't sure what to do, but in this case you wanted to fight them? Well, we're about to find out. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shadow Madness. In the last episode, we made our way through, helped the Benori with their issue, met the Topari, who apparently are so powerful they can destroy the world, but they don't because they're non-fighters. Great. But anyway, we're about to meet Khreeg, who apparently absorbed the essence of chaos or has been around it for too long, and now we must stop him. How messed up is that? So, let's see if we can help these people. Looks like they've started a zoo here. Let me out, I beg of you. Let you out? You're kidding, right? No, let me out. I don't think so. They're gonna put me in the rift into the bad place. Why would they do that? To make me like them. Stupid, happy, devoted. We happy few, huh? That was a very good game, though, despite the concept being interesting. Can't say I'd wish that on anyone. But you are the enemy. Against them, we are all allies. Please. I will not attack. I promise. I'll think about it. Wish I could help. I don't have the key to this lock, though. Find it, cretins. Friends. Yeah, sure. Hello? Damu Samuramima Sazi Wazi Razi Ramalama Din Don. Come again. Huda Ha Duda Hida Mama Jama Rama Dina Lindon. Lost cause. Can you speak? This is going nowhere fast. At least she isn't picking a fight. Yeah. Let's go through the huts and see what we can find. The priest chambers, huh? Infidels, they must be purged. We hear and we obey. They will not defile you with their unclean touch. Last chance, surrender. We already have surrendered to the one pure love. Enough chatter. Attack, daughters, kill, maim, protect. Alright, yeah, if we go through all the huts, we'll have to fight all these people, but... Alright, here we get... Yeah, a little bit different than what we're doing. Yeah, fight some banshees. Yeah, a little bit powerful on the magical stuff, but nothing we can't handle. I'll go over the stats after we beat them, so... Yeah, they are spell crazy, that's for sure. They get their turns pretty fast, too, actually. Let's see, Banshees have 585 HP, 590 MP. They can cast Twin Blast Low, Leech Soul. They have a Mega Ward at 50% and Spirit Strike. No! Khreeg, protect me! Save me from the infidels! Give it a rush, chump! You're over and done with! At least have the courage to accept defeat with honor. Stay away! Don't touch me! Don't pollute me! What a loser! He must be bound and silenced. No! He could still cause trouble. Grab him quickly! Yeah! What the? Yeah, I forgot Zero said that. What the? Clement. Don't look at me. I didn't do that. Nor did I, so don't even ask. Well, someone did. Suppose this Khreeg fellow did it? Possibly. We better tread lightly from here on. Agreed. Wait, shouldn't that guy be able to do this to us? Anyway, Clement gained a level and gained the gadget GYZ you are. And Clement is a level 2 senior chief. Yeah, he just popped like a, pop top or someone or pop rock. I don't know. Likeness of Khreeg the Redeemer. Looks like a happy little Buddha there. Common prayer mat stuffed with moss. Well, at least the priest man's gone, so. Yeah, let's see what's in this tent. A sacred chamber. They are not to the one. They are the other. We must cleanse. We must expunge. Now hold on. If you're thinking about fighting, stop. You'll only get hurt. We must repel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, more More fights against the ladies. Yeah, more banshees. That's what's yeah, we could. You know, I was actually gonna. I forgot I was actually gonna. Where's the GYZ? There it is. Which I might just all heal us just because they keep blasting me with magic. Actually, these are probably the most annoying enemies in the game because of how effective their attacks are. All right. Look at that. Yeah, it goes to show ranged attackers are more dangerous than anyone else. You keep missing with your big attack there, dude. I was actually going to sleep between episodes and heal back at one place, but I completely forgot to do that. Oh. Now there goes Zero. Actually, I didn't mean to catch Borealis again. And Zero doesn't need experience anyway, so it doesn't matter. What were those things? They reeked of chaos. Their spells were charged with it. I think we should expect more of this. Right, chaos or not, they bleed and they die. That's all I need to know. Right. Save it for Battle Gadgeteer. Yeah. Yeah, Clone is so bloodthirsty. Votive Thumbra, used in religious ceremonies. Mineral oil lamp, emits mystic vapors. Yeah, we're just murdering all these poor people, but I think they're way too far gone to be able to save them, so. Alright, I'm gonna go back and heal really quick and I'll be right back. Yeah, the Banshees are probably the most dangerous enemy in the game just because of how fast they are, so. Yeah, I almost forgot how fast those creatures were. Oh, wait, nothing in there, but I think, let me see if there's anything to actually examine. Yeah, they're better than most bosses, you know? Because the Banshees just, like, range attack magic over and over and over again, so. I think most of these are empty, I think. Yeah. Votive urns for things religious for the joining. Moss grueled container. Raw ingredients for moss. Moss gruel. Maybe I'll switch to Clement for a while. I just like using Clement, so. Mediation chamber. Now what? Greetings, infidel. We are the Magi of Khreeg. However one has Magi these days. A humorous jest, we know the Magi you serve. You are misguided, you serve a great evil. Now is your chance to repent. Serve us, our masters. Through us you shall find redemption. I don't think so. You are deluded. We cannot convert you, you are lost to us. It is up to us to show you the way, to instruct you. You could surrender. If we were mere mortals, we would have done just that. But we are more than that. We are strong. We are of Khreeg. You have defiled our shrine. You must be expunged. Suit yourself. Yeah, we're gonna suit them for boss battle, or well, battle against these guys. All right, Benori. Hexite golems here. I already went over the stats of the Hexite golems in the last episode. Yeah, I keep messing up on the double hit for some reason. Nope, special. There we go, we got it with him. Yeah, I seem to have trouble doing it with her recently. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. There we go. Easier than the Banshees by far. We need to shut this place down. Too many more like it, and the world will be crawling with twisted zealots. Or worse. It is sickening. This type of mindless servitude, this is what Holcomb seeks for us all. I heard a saying once, live free or die. Reminds me of you, sweetheart.
Do not call me sweetheart. It's sound philosophy, however. Where did you hear it?
Oh, some backwater place. Name escapes me.
Let's get moving. If Khreeg is monitoring his minions, he could get a fix on us.
Oh, right. Yeah. I like how they all turn to the same pile of mush. Anyway, here we get a life dew and nimble mint. And then here we get 500 hexite. And finally we get a tinderbox, torch, grease, and sleep spike. So, most of those are, except for the sleep spike, they're all other worthless items, so. Alright. Let's go in this one. The Sentinel. Whoops, wrong turn.
The infidels are here, brothers. Let the ground be stained with their lifeblood.
You might want to rethink that line of thought.
We will offer their hearts as tribute to Khreeg.
One-track minds, what a terrible waste.
In Khreeg's name, we strike as one.
Well, do you strike as one, or? I don't know. Anyway, we fight a Hextite, Golem, Dargorg, and Dargs. Dark and Benori, so. I was trying to save my magic for the boss of this place, but. Whoops. Even though I could just cast like Nightmare and do a decent amount of damage to him, so. There we go. Falling apart. Yeah, really the only battle that was dangerous was the Banshees. Nice guys, real friendly, easy going.
This is some operation. Zealots all working to serve Khreeg? Do not be deceived. These zealots all serve the same master Khreeg serves.
Welcome.
Welcome or the dog he worships. These creatures are weak. They are puppets.
Well, then we need to find the puppeteer.
We'll put to Metalsmith. I say, Gadgeteer, I believe that's the first time I've heard her laugh.
Kinda sounded like gravel breaking, didn't it?
Enough behind those jests. We've an artifact to recover.
I knew that moment wouldn't last long. Hey, yeah, even Jinori can, you know, after everything she's been through, she can take a few seconds to laugh or chuckle. It's mainly Clement. Clement is funny. Alright, anything else around here other than the treasure chest? Nope. Okay. Anyway, we are at Hextide armor, Vanguard armor, and a cage key. So now we can go to that one dude. I don't, on the armor, I don't think, okay, it's a little bit better than what we've got. It's actually better than the new armor, but I'll give that. Since that's only for him, I'm gonna leave it to him. So, okay. Now let's go over here.
Please, please let me go.
I need to think about it. Use the cell key? Well, there's an item in there. Gotta get it. Alright, shut up. You better not betray me.
Hurry, hurry. Someone may come. Freedom!
Ah! You're welcome and great. Hey, he didn't actually attack us. That's actually a surprise. Here we get a 750 hexite and guild berries for opening the thing, so. Alright, so I don't know if you could tell where, it's kind of weird with the graphically where Khreeg's building is, but it's actually right here. There's a little walkway over there. But yeah, at first you can't really tell it. I mean, it's there in the background, but it's one of those things you can't tell if there's a. I was actually double checking to see if there's anything I can interact with before we go in there. No. Alright, fine. Alright, time to meet our hero, Khreeg himself. Let's see what if the man in the myth is the same thing or if there's a slight difference. What the? Well, that guy looks like a normal dude with a paunch. What?
This must be him, the great Khreeg.
Doesn't look so much like an icon of virtue.
Do not take him lightly. His power is strong. He was once a great man.
Yeah, it looks like he let himself, like, this guy's hit a midlife crisis and got a lot of visceral fat on his body.
No, demons everywhere. Why must you torment me so?
The guy's higher than a kite. Look, you, cough up the essence or you'll wish we were mere demons.
You know you have it. The mage said so.
Oh, so that's what you're after.
The Magi were wise to send fools who knew little of me, or my new abilities. All I know is that you are the enemy. You and your kind have brought strife and pain to my world.
We have only revealed the true natures of all things. The veil's been removed.
Call it what you will, entropy or chaos, it's all around us and in us. We channel it and are shaped by it.
If you even have a shred of decency left, you'll hand over the essence to us.
I'm afraid I haven't been plagued by even a shred of decency in a good many years. What more, without the glorious essence, I am nothing, literally.
The Topai, they ruined me. They denied me for which I depended on for too long. It was all I could do to sit in the filthy gardens, drooling the time away.
Then I was saved. It came out of the blue. It was a miracle. We are not interested in your foolish stories.
No, but you should be.
You see, it chose me, purified my spirit, brought back my mind. And soon will claim you too.
That's where you're wrong, you screwball. Hard to believe the whole world reveres you. Wait till they hear the truth. Yeah. Yeah, you know what they say. Don't believe in your heroes, or don't believe in hero worship anyway. So that way you won't be disappointed. So never put your celebrities on a pedestal. Always like look at them, enjoy what their works are, but never be like, oh, that guy's perfect because he plays this one character on TV. You know. Give us the essence, or we'll have to take it from you.
I don't think so. Devour, Igor. Pain, give them pain. We must teach them our ways. Deliver them broken and lifeless to my feet. I'll use the remains as my meditation cushion.
Meditation cushion. Well, I'll use you for a meditation cushion for boss battle against Devour and Igor. Alright, these guys can use a lot of status afflictions on you, so you have to be kind of careful. We might get slept or paralyzed throughout most of the fight, depending on how things go, so we'll see. Alright, awesome. Good start, good start. Alright. At least we were able to affect him despite not doing any magic. Let's try King Class now. A little bit. Not as good damage as Nightmare, but... Yeah, so far they haven't been afflicting me with their magic. Oh, I didn't mean to cast King Police again. Oh well, that's fine. Anyway, yeah. So Devour has 752 HP and 750 MP. Oh, we got an Imus for that. His spells are Void Touch, Paralysis, and War Blessing, which he didn't cast any of those spells on us. So I got lucky there. Wards, he has 50% fire and ice, and then Psi 100%, so no damage from that. He has Chaos Strike physical attacks, and then Igor has 762 HP and 760 MP. His spells are Sky Fury, Slow Blast, and Sleep. He has a Mega Ward resistance. He's resistant to Sleep, Poison, Confusion, Paralysis, Pathetic, Slow, Spellbind, Stone, Wasted, Weakness at 100%, and he has Chaos Strike. And we hit them by punching the crap out of them. So, oh well. But yeah, if you have a status affliction protection, you could equip on your guys or cast those spells if you had to. But it's one of those things where the fights go by too fast to like really have to focus on that. It's almost like heal or attack, and that's all I really do, it seems like.
So the new heroes win. Oh, pain unbearable, but thanks Sinclair, I am free at last. Take what you have come for. I wish I'd never laid eyes on it.
And he dies and turns into a blue thing. Okay, there goes the great Khreeg. Yeah, we don't even fight Khreeg. We fight his demon like associates and not him. So, oh well.
He's gone. Gods above, we're so close. The essence of chaos. Khreeg meant a lot to the people of Arkose.
Yes, I'm thinking it shouldn't be up to us to let everyone know what happened to the Four Pillow. What did they say? The beautiful eye, sweet little eyes. There's no need to destroy his legacy. Well, I mean, what did he do before he became crazy? Was he always good and it was just grabbing the essence that did all this? So, you know, it's what do they say? Like I said, separate the hero or separate your artists from the works they did type of situation. Although realistically, for me, I'm more of a fan of knowing the truth and let myself make the decisions after that. Tell me what's real and I'll decide how I want to interpret it. Don't make the decision for me. But, like I said, this, you know, that's me personally, so. Indeed, our lips must remain sealed, dear girl. Agreed. Anyway, party finds Khreeg's essence. Careful thought, stuff is pure evil. Don't touch it! It's evil! God, I gotta watch that movie again. It's been forever. Relax, old man. The Tapari and the Magi are anything but poor teachers. The essence is secure in the case. Good, let's get out of here before his zealots come to harass us. Alright, everyone's gone. Khreeg's dead. But we thought he was dead a long time ago, so I mean, it was really changed at that point. Yeah, like I said, I'm a fan of telling the truth, but I don't know. Despite all the good some people do, I still think we should know what they did. You know what I mean? Oh, well, we didn't have to take care of them anyway. They all just fell over. By the immaculate statement, looks like a massacre. What? How? Perhaps the Topari? No way, sweetheart. The flower eaters don't do violence. Then perhaps it was suicide. Mass suicide? Perhaps. The priest mentioned that they could become of one mind and spirit, remember? The power of one, the power of many. God, I can't believe I referenced that. I feel sick. Anyway, yeah, he said that. You don't think? They must have been joined when Khreeg died. Perhaps to feed him strength to keep him alive, to help him kill us. They failed. As a result, they all perished as one. That's creepy, eh? We can exploit this weakness. If Holcomb uses these zealots in the field, we know how to defeat them. Do you ever think about things in a non-military way? I am Urta. War is life. Warfare reveals all. That's probably why Clement and her get along so well. War ends, you know. Not in our experience. Hey, I don't know about you two, but I like to get the hot potato doom here back to the Magi. I mean, do you want to wind up like old Khreeg back there? No, let's move. Now you're talking. Yeah, so all the people died. So, alright, everyone's free. So, yeah, after that we've gotten... Yeah, it didn't take us very long to get the chaos. So, after that, we need to just go back to the Magic Academy. That's all there is to it, so, alright. Head back to, everything. Alright, let's see how the Tapari have anything to say. Whoops. Yeah, that's it for the... Clement quest, or I guess it's Jarena technically, because she's technically the leader. Quest party. Yeah, we're done with it already. Yeah. I was kind of surprised how quickly we got to Khreeg. We had to run all the way back to the mole, by the way. And obviously, before you leave, make sure to grab any items you missed. Sell the jewelry, since this is the best time to do it. Know that you're always welcome to the gardens. And what I want to do is I actually want to spend all the hexite I want. So I need to go back to the trading post and just spend. You have won. I forgot what voices I gave them. You have won. The balance has shifted, but darkness is still falling. The Hellion must be slain before the dawn can come. Actually, let me talk to him again, see if he has any dialogue. Okay. Yep. I'll just give them all the same voice now, just because I'm trying to bomb rush this, because we have to run all the way back to, back to Arkose now. I might just show the way back, just for those who might have forgotten how to get back, even though it's straightforward. Excitement, friends, visitors, joy, joy, joy. Joy, 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 down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. Except if you run the crude version of that song. Your work is good, the land will mend, harmony shall return. Yep, we've done a good thing here. I guess we technically saved Khreeg's soul, right? I see the urns holding up nicely. Praise be to the great spirits. Yeah, I'm glad you made such a thing. It helped us out in the end. Might as well heal on the way back too, so. Whoops. I ran out of there.
One person's jar of chaos is another person's ticket to order. Just don't remove the lid until you're ready to handle it.
She keeps jumping down south into the, look at that. She's glitching. Alright, Sanctuary. Now, if you don't want to spend all the Hexite, you don't have to. We will come back to Waldern one more time. But I do want to spend some of it anyway. Just so I don't go...
Your smiles are contagious. See how the plants glow?
That's because of us.
But of course, they sense and respond to your moods. ...
Mail. Actually, let me see how much money I've got. I might not need to worry about spending all of it. Or some of it. Yeah, I need to spend some of it. Because, like I said, you can only get 100,000, and after that, you run out of... You'll max out, so... Your deeds were necessary. I regret it, but it is true. May Khreeg be at peace, at last. Alright. Well, glad thing we were there, the Topari, you know, good for nothings. Now, I get why there's, you know, pacifists in the world. You sometimes need someone like that for after the war is over. But it really doesn't help when you meet them during wars. Yeah, during war, you find them so frustrating because you're like, I don't want to fight, and everyone's like fighting and dying, and you're like, come on, man. But then you realize, you know, obviously, we need someone that's not focused on that for rebuilding or whatever is afterwards. But anyway, let's go for those guys. Oops. Didn't want to let me leave for some reason. I'm surprised I haven't gotten to the point with how, like, weirdly sometimes glitchy this game is. I'm surprised I haven't had a chance of accidentally, like, glitching through the wall or something like that, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's actually seeing if there's anything down there. There was. No, okay. Dang it. Yeah, really the rest of the episode is me basically backtracking back to the garrison or whatever. More femme fatales there. How do you get those like, you know, stock boot, those like high boots, you know, those platform shoes? How do you find those in the underground? Anyway, caution, limb snapping. Oh, right, I already talked about that. Back on the boat. I keep fighting everything now. Yeah, you think fighting Khreeg would be this like epic battle of you know, fighting this like holy hero and stuff like that. It's like, no, just a couple of demons. That should have been dangerous because they can paralyze you and make you sleep. But got kind of lucky there, so. Alright. Let me buy just some extra, maybe some wafers or something like that, just to have some magic repair stuff. Let's see, do I have vigor pills? Don't need that. Don't care about the nibble mints. Sell those. Let's see. We'll keep the keys. Chalk, I'll just sell those in, was it, I forgot the name of the town now. Michi. Yeah, Michi. Norma, let's see. Tinder boxes, we'll just leave this stuff because we can't technically sell it somewhere else. Grease, we can sell that because it's only sells for 1 hextide no matter where you go. IMS, we'll keep that. Okay. Buy, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I just might buy a handful of like Aether wafers. Or just more moss. Maybe buy one of those and yeah, I'll buy a couple of those and a couple of Aether wafers just to. Okay. Because like I said, we'll come back one more time, so I just didn't want to go over the 100,000 though. If you still have spanners and bottles, you can go to Pays Hom to sell those if you've got those for useless items. Useless items if you're holding on to them to sell for a later date. Screwdrivers, drills, hammer, tinder boxes, and torches, which you can sell above ground. Oh, there's some two-headed, what were those guys called again? Hydra torch. Yeah, I never actually showed them off, but that's what they look like. Because I wanted to be under 90,000 hexite just in case, so. I don't think any of the Minori have anything to say. I think we can just go back. I'll double check with just the leader really quick and just see. But I think they don't say anything. Despite us beating Khreeg and stuff like that. Because Hokum is still around and causing trouble. But yeah, he says the same thing. Okay. I'll check with the leader really quick just to make sure. Did he just walk up that elevator backwards? Well, I've heard people doing stuff like that before. Okay, yeah, they all say the same thing, so. I didn't expect dialogue to change. It's not a Dragon Quest game where every single character has new dialogue. Even on the, was it the DS version of those games, they have the, they actually added all the dialogue, because in the American versions of those games back in the day, they actually had more dialogue, but they cut them out of certain versions of the American version, but then when they re-released them on the handhelds, they added back in all the dialogue that was cut out for the original Japanese stuff, and man, there's a ton of dialogue in that game. Like, seriously, like, I swear after every NPC, there's okay, so there's dialogue, and then, let's see, these guys are called, yeah, flail skins, you never found before. There's dialogue, and then there's, like, dialogue around the town, and then when major events that change, everyone's dialogue changes. Then there's party dialogue, which people react to certain things, and they talk about it. So there's differences in that, and it's insane. But I like dialogue as much as the next guy, but man, at some point it goes a little obtuse, don't you think? It's like we can calm down just a little bit. Actually, see, I don't think I have those items to sell at yeah, I don't have any of those extra items to sell at Paysom, so I don't have to go back there. Let's go to Michi and sell that chalk. Might as well, just because it's not that far away. Yeah, they all say the same thing, so. Let's see. Yeah, this is the guy that sold Yep. I'll sell you that chalk. Wow. Yeah, if they say like wow or a holy or something like that, then yeah, that's the best place you can sell for. For 12. Ooh. My bleeding heart. Oh, 12 hexite. Oh man, I can't believe I kept it for so long. Yeah. Jewelry is the best stuff to sell for, that bar none. Man, too bad if you don't know anything about this game, you'd accidentally sell the jewelry way sooner than you expected. But that's why you have me viewers and people who played this game before. Now back into the garrison. And we are done with the underground section of the game. And there, yeah, now we can actually go back because our allies have suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Okay. I don't think anyone has any new dialogue despite just getting the essence. I'll double check with the leader just to make sure. Whoops. Didn't mean to. If the leader doesn't have anything to say, then you know there's nothing new there. Because after that, you know, it's time to go back. After all this time. Actually, that was only a couple episodes, wasn't it? 2 or 3 of being down here? That wasn't that long at all. At least it didn't feel like that anyway. At least for the split up of the party one more time. The command quarters. Okay, yeah, he's just talking about the war with Hokum. Yeah, you can't really see it, but it's assumed that there's still war going on all over the place. And that we're just an isolated team taking care of things, you know. A strike party, as you were. Well, that's all how good heroes should work. We let the armies do their thing, and we take care of we actually save the world in our own way, so. Well, if it ain't the big shot heroes, go swivel on a million mode phase distorter. Keep it up, Grime Weasel. Gentlemen, such squabbling is so out of place on a day like today. What the heck's going on about no?
Khreeg is fallen.
Goody for you, honey. I'm thrilled, really. Wretched little man. Hey, knucklehead. This piece of junk earthworthy yet? Does this look like one of your creations? Of course it's ready. Jolly good. We never doubted you for a moment. Speak for yourself, Hud. Yeah, I suppose you soldier monkeys want to ride back to Arkose now? No, not really. Then disappear, scumbags. Or sorry. Then disappear, scumbags. I've got business to attend to. By the pedals of Forak. What now? Is it time to take your pathetic primates back to Arkose? No. One of these days, I'm telling you. No. Okay, he says it. Okay, yeah, we gotta go. So. Great, getting tired of this hole anyway. Always. Orktar this and honor that. Let's make tracks. Alright, I had to switch out the discs again, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Oh, sacred Paul be praised, we made it. We're alive.
Calm yourself, mechanic.
Go easy on the lad, Jarina. I'd rather agree that it was a harrowing ride.
For some, I suppose.
Nothing's ever gonna get to you, is it, Jarina? Need to take a chill pill at some point. I've got good news and bad news for you bent sprockets. Swell, give us the good news and watch who you call a sprocket socket head. Who you calling a socket head, lube jockey? Why I oughta? Why you little?
Stop squealing. You're squealing. Right to news, quickly.
Or what?
Prepare to experience life with your hind end much closer to your shoulders.
Right. You have such a way with him, Jarina.
One of my many talents.
Okay, the good news. The mole isn't going to explode anytime soon. Exclamation point. What's the bad news? Well, the mole isn't going anywhere anytime soon either. Oh dear. So if you plan on going back to Wildern, you're going to need to find another route. Terrific. How soon can you get this death trap working again? Ha. Well,
that's long, eh?
Yeah, since Father City or Air left, we have no bot supplies. No bots, no repairs. Could we get help from some of the local blacksmiths? You expect me to let some primate work on my machine? Get real, Ed. Well, you don't have to get snippy about it. Fine, whatever. We got bigger issues to deal with. I figured as much. Thanks for your help, Lou. We really should be going. Yeah, see you in the funny papers, kids.
Take care. May your path end in victory.
Yeah, you too, sister. Farewell, everybody. Yeah, the guy talks so little, I forgot what voice I gave him. Alright, Galak, let's get to work. I wish we were heading off to lend a hand somewhere. That makes one of us. Now get to it, grease for brains, we're burning daylight here. Imagine you on the battlefield. Ha! That tickles the old funny bone. Alright, that's it for those two doofuses. So, alright. Now we need to go back to the Magic Academy. Now, if you don't want to end this adventure early, you could just go to Anglerville and swap out and go from there. But there's really no reason to like hold on to this any longer than we need to. So, not really any necessary things we need to complete or anything like that. No side quests that we're aware of. So let's head on back to the academy and complete the quest and head on to Stinger and Harv and them's storyline. Yeah, I told you the Jarina group has it a lot quicker and easier to go through. At least overall. The only, I mean, like I said, the only challenge of the whole thing was the Banshees this whole time. Yeah, these enemies are nothing to us now. We're too powerful. Although some of the enemies on the certain sections do change over the course of the game. After certain points, they do get more powerful. But it's almost not worth mentioning, like what their stats are, even though they're more powerful. Because a lot of the stats of enemies in the game is they do the same abilities. They just have more HP and MP. You know what I mean? And Anglerville is down that way if you need to go back to Anglerville. But we don't need to. Not really. Nah. One more fight for the road, I guess. Yeah, we're almost at max level for everyone. Zero Zone has gotten max level at this point, but I mean, we're not quite at the end of the game, so we're going there, folks. This is actually a decently long game for what it is. Yeah. No. There we go. Oh, wait, we got hit in the battle. Ow. Game didn't want me to enter the Magic Academy yet, now did it? Okay, one more battle, but I'm not fighting him. You can't make me. I would just cast magic on them the whole time. There it is. Uh-oh. What the? That was great. Is that all you had to do, was just to destroy the academy, was just come in with a couple of creatures and fireball the crap out of this place? What kind of defenses did the Magi have? What was it all for? Welcome. He knew we were close. Now we are beyond help. It's hopeless. There's nothing we can do. Healers, where are you? Over here, near the entrance. Oakham, he was laughing. Unmistakable voice. Save your energy. We'll go get help. Too late for that. Listen to what I have to say. Haven't much time left. Well, what did he say? Well, it's hard to say because, you know, we're not done with the story yet. So anyway, Windleaf gained a level between the apparently things. You got Drake Wraith, Spellbind, and Worm. So nice cutout there. Oops. So Drake Wraith has 140 cost. The target is engulfed in a bath of searing agony. Spellbind, blind, greatly hinders your opponent's spellcasting, and Worm. Summons a great astral serpent to crush the target. As your levels at. You're a mage right now. Harv's a champion, but we know he's maxed out. Okay. Well, looks like the academy's been attacked by Hokum and his goons, and that means bad tidings for all. But we know how the situation ends. But what does Stinger and Windleaf's group deal with? How will the summoning of air and getting back to Krillin be just an easy step in the park? Where does our journey take our heroes from there? Find out next time in the next episodes of Shadow Madness. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.